Alright, for this video, it is going to be very, very interesting. I'm obviously in the kitchen, got some tomatoes in the way, and I'm going to try to make the recipe that Megan and I did together, but she basically did the whole thing for me when we were making succulent cupcakes, but the frosting. So I just looked on my phone. This says 2 sticks equals 1 cup. So then I need, it said half a cup, and then I have to soften the butter. And then I put this whole thing of cream cheese, because it's exactly 8 ounces, which is what I need in here. And then I blend it, and then I add 4 cups of my sugar, which is Swerve, and I'll make sure that this is 4 cups. And is it? Like 3 ingredients? Alright, so I'm gonna soften this butter in the microwave. And I said to add vanilla, but I have an intolerance to vanilla for some reason. So I'm gonna melt this and be right back. Okay, note, I'm not melting the butter, I'm just softening the butter. So we're gonna see if this turns out right. We didn't have enough ingredients last time, so I'm trying to make it as, oh, let me check on this. All right, the butter is softened. I'm gonna try to make this as good as the one that I had with Megan, which she said wasn't as good as the normal, or even better. And then also she added like almond milk if it was too much. So here's my softened half a cup of butter that I just put in here. And then I add this whole thing, which is conveniently 8 ounces of cream cheese. Last time we had to do half the recipe because she only brought 1 thing of Swerve, and it wasn't enough to be 4 cups. So we did the whole recipe. The whole recipe was a half of the recipe, and we think that's why it didn't turn out. Because with baking, sometimes when you just double a recipe or do it in half, even though it mathematically makes sense, it doesn't work all the time. But it was still good. She didn't think it was great, but I thought it was good. Alright, so the cream cheese is in. I gotta check my phone. I think I'm just supposed to make sure this gets until it is smooth, and then just add the sugar in. This might be like the shortest video ever. Let me check to make sure what I'm supposed to do. Anything else in here? A little bit more. Whoa. So it says to beat this until well blended, and then 4 cups of this. Which I'm gonna measure in this cup, and then if it gets a little too thick, Megan was adding in coconut milk. So I have that by my side, but maybe I won't need that. I don't know how to beat things. Like there's stir, like what's beat? I'm just gonna like put it started on low. Okay. It took me forever to, oh geez, to get this attachment on. Oh, is this even sitting in here right? We should do that. Okay, it's good. I'll put that in. And now lock it. That's important. And now, I guess, oh, okay. Is the cream cheese supposed to be doing something? It's just sticking. Should I go faster? Oh, I think that's right. Wow. Oh, look at this. That's a much better speed. Thing is, I don't have the cupcakes right now to put any frosting on, and I'm not baking any right now, but I'll talk about that later. I think that's well mixed. So I had IVIG today, so maybe tomorrow, since I have IVIG again, my mom can make a batch of whatever flavor. I don't care. Chocolate, pumpkin. She just made banana ones the other day. It seems to be 4 cups. So this looks like it's just about 2, so it might just be literally perfect. And it's 0 calories. I think it's just plain, oh, it's a little more than 2, so I don't want to add too much sugar, which kind of happened last time. It was really sweet, so I can always add. Can't delete. Let me try to show this. Come on, tomato, hold it up. All right, let's do that. Oh dear. Right, just a little more. Yeah, there's still tiny wool cloud bit in here in this thing. Can't quite level it, get it out quite exactly at 4 cups. All right, that should be good, but. All right, 4 cups. Now I'm gonna slowly add it in while I mix. Right. I think I'm gonna have to add milk because it kind of looks like cookie dough. I guess I should get that ready. Get this. Last little bit of swerve in there, then I will turn the camera around to show. Oh boy, it doesn't taste, I don't know if it's gonna taste good. I mean, I followed the directions, but it's a lot of frosting. I'm not gonna color it. Food dye is bad for you. Going fast. Just let it go for a minute, make sure it's stirred all the way. I have no idea if this is the desired thickness of frosting. Like, just looking at it. It's pretty thick. But let me taste it. This does taste different than what we made. It's good. I did it. I think I'm gonna add a little more milk. Wow. All right. Oh, this is gonna be so good on those cupcakes. Excuse my facial acne issue. I don't know what's going on. This test was good. It's gonna make it a little thinner. That should be enough. Oh my gosh. And this is just plain almond milk. That's what we have. You can use whatever milk you want. I will put the directions to this recipe, but you can use Swerve instead of sugar in the description. Oh, I think I can stop this now. Go faster. Ooh. Look at that. It's so like creamy. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. And now I do this and go up. And I'm not going to taste it again because I already know it tastes good. Not sure what I'm going to use the rest of this for, but I'm glad I didn't put the whole thing in. It's like 3/4 of it because it would definitely be too sweet, and that's the problem that we had with Megan and I had, and then we had to keep, she added like more butter, and then it was like more this, more that, more this, more that. So I'm just gonna do this because I know you're supposed to do this, and then I'm gonna transfer it into another bowl. I could even have it less sweet. But when I'm craving something sweet, look at this. This will be really, really good. And I'll probably have to have my mom hide them. Which, like, where are you going to hide them? Like, it's not like I'm 4 and I can't climb on countertops. And when you want something, it takes to get it. Seriously, only have this little tiny thing. It's crazy. Cooking with Cass. I love this. This was literally, I did use the almond milk, 1 ingredient, cream cheese, 1 ingredient, butter, 1 ingredient. So, okay, so we're at 3 ingredients, and then the Swerve, 1 ingredient. How awesome. I'm just gonna try to get some of this out here of this thing to save it because it's not gonna be wasteful. Oh, I think it might be in here. Alright. Oh, the things are clean. Dishwasher's clean. I'm gonna end this here because all I'm gonna do is put this in the sink if I can get that thing off, the attachment, and put it in the fridge. So yay, this was a thumbs up and it actually worked. I didn't think it was gonna happen and I thought I was gonna have a really hard time. And this was actually really simple and really easy to make.